So hey guys, welcome to my channel, Mandeep here. Today I am going to review the Lenovo IdeaPad S540. I am using this laptop from 4 months and I had came over everything, and I will today discuss you about the highlights of this laptop and the improvement areas to be done in this. Finally, I will give you the verdict whether you should buy it or not. So basically, this IdeaPad S540 has very slim design. You can see here. The laptop looks very slim enough. It is made purely of aluminum, and you can see the ports. There are two USB 3.0 ports, one SD card slot, and there are two indicators. One is for power and another is one for headset. And in the bottom you are getting a fan, that's it. And you are getting speakers at this side, you can see here. So these are the speakers. They support Dolby audio, so you have two speakers. And at this side you will get a headphone jack, a Type-C port, a HDMI slot, and a charging port. So the laptop looks very slim and very thin. And by the way, this laptop is 180-degree foldable. I will show you. You can see I folded my laptop 180 degrees. So this is another advantage of this laptop. Now coming to the usage, first of all let's talk about the keyboard. The keyboard has two-step backlit keyboard. So if you press any button, it will show the charging present. This is a 15.6-inch model. The specifications is it is coming with Intel Core i5 8th generation processor. It has 2 GB of NVIDIA GeForce MX 250 graphics card. It is having 8 GB of RAM, 1 TB of HDD, and 128 GB of SSD. You also have another models of 14-inch screen, and you have 1 TB SSD model even. So there are a lot of models. You can check it Amazon or any other site. The name of this laptop is Lenovo IdeaPad S540. So the booting time takes very less because it is having SSD. So it takes about 2 to 5 seconds. I will show you now. So I turned on the laptop. So you can see it came up very fastly. So the booting time is very less because it is having SSD. SSD means solid state drive. So I recommend you guys to purchase a laptop which is having SSD, even it is priced more, because you will get a lot of advantage with an SSD. So the next thing is you have backlight. You should press function key and the space bar to activate the backlight. This is the first step, backlight. To activate second step, again press Fn and the space bar. You are having this. So it is having the backlight support even. You also have a fingerprint with now. You can see it opened. So that is the fastness of this laptop. And the another thing which I like in this is Lenovo Vantage app. If you open this app, you get everything regarding your laptop. You can see it will show any system updates. It is having extended warranty. I had purchased the extended warranty, and it also shows system statistics, memory, disk space, warranty, and system updates. So no other company is providing this type of support apps. I like this in Lenovo. Another thing what I like in this laptop is the keyboard. It is very nice. The response of the key is very nice. Travel is very less, and also it is very premium to hold in your hands. So coming to the camera part, the camera is the point where I had disappointed with this. It is having very less quality of cam. So you can see I had opened the camera. You can see the image quality is very bad. I had not liked this. So it is having 1 megapixel of camera, but I am not satisfied with it. In low lighting conditions it performs very bad. You can't even imagine your image. Coming to the battery, it has a nice battery life. Actually it takes 1.5 hours to full charge from 0 to 100%, and it gives battery backup around, depending upon your usage. If you are a heavy gamer, it gives you around 2 to 3 hours of battery backup. If you are a medium user, then you will get around 5 to 6 hours. But if you are a light user, you will easily get more than 8 hours. So I am impressed by the battery life, and also the charging time is very less. I will show you the charger. So this is the charger provided by the company, 65 watts charger, you can see here. So it charges rapidly. It also has a rapid charge technology. You should activate that in the Lenovo Vantage app. So coming to the trackpad is very accurate. It works fine. There are no issues. While coming to the display, this is a 15.6-inch Full HD Plus display. The viewing angles are great. This is an IPS panel. The colors are excellent. And I'll play you a video so you can know what is the quality of sound. It is having Dolby audio, you can see here. It is having Dolby audio. I'll play for you a sound so you can know whether it is worthful or not. this is the minimum brightness. The minimum brightness is 0. So this is the first step, second step, third step, fourth step, fifth step, and there are 10 steps total. And this is the maximum brightness you can get. Minimum brightness, maximum brightness. So even in sunlight, the visibility is great actually. The quality of video is very nice, color reproduction is nice, the display is nice. So also you can use this laptop for gaming. I had played PUBG, Asphalt 9, even in high graphics, it is handling very smooth. But the issue I noticed is the heating of the laptop is very ridiculous. That is the reason is the fan is present in the bottom of the laptop. So there is no space for the air to get out. That is the reason why the laptop is heating. So I recommend you to keep even a half-inch height from the ground. So then the laptop will not get heated. That is another issue I had noted in this laptop. So now I will talk about my pros and cons regarding this laptop, and I will finally suggest you should you buy this. So first of all, coming to the pros, I like the design. So the design is very nice, aluminum finish, it is very slim, sleek and very stylish. Even if you hold it in your hands, it will look very premium. The second thing I like in this laptop is the display. The display is very nice, the color reproduction is excellent, the audio quality is also nice. So that is the next pro. The Dolby audio is supported in this laptop. So the Dolby audio has nice sound. The sound is decent enough, you can hear, but in crowded places you need to feel somehow struggling to hear the audio. But the audio has a nice quality, even each beat you can feel, but the bass isn't that great. The next pro I like in this laptop is the keyboard. The keyboard has separate numeric keyboard, it is having also backlight. So I turned on the backlight and you can see that numeric keyboard is also dedicated. The trackpad is also very nice, the fingerprint sensor works fine, the camera shutter is a nice feature, the display is having 180-degree fold technology, everything is nice. But the issue I had raised in this laptop, the cons in my 4 months of usage, is the heating. The heating, because it is not a software problem, it is actually a hardware problem. The fan is present below, I will show you. So you can see the fan is present there. So that is the reason if I place it like this stable surface, it has no room to get out the air. So that is the reason why it is heating enormously. So to get rid of that, you better to buy a cooling pad, or you place your laptop at a height of ½ inch above the ground, so the air gets dissipated. So this is one issue. And second issue I noticed in this laptop is the camera quality isn't that great. It is very average compared to other laptops. Compared with other laptops, so that is the reason why I'm saying camera quality is average. The next issue I had faced in this laptop is he has said that it is having 1.8 kg weight, but I'm feeling very high weight when holding this. I don't know what is the reason. Maybe weight balance issue. The company has not done the perfect weight balance. So remaining everything, the battery, display, fingerprint, keyboard, trackpad, everything, audio, everything is nice, and processor, graphics card can also be used for even intensive gaming purpose. But I will not recommend you to use this laptop for gaming. It is a business laptop. So I am giving the final verdict. Who should buy this laptop? A person who want to game, just don't buy this laptop. You buy some separate gaming laptops. There are dedicated gaming laptops which have high fans, high processors, high intense graphics. But this laptop is for people, for students who do not game, who only do works, and for business people who always travel from one place to another place. It looks premium and it has quite decent enough space to do the work. So finally, the price of this laptop is 63,000 rupees. For this price, should you buy it? Yeah, we have another alternatives, Dell, HP and lot, but they are not this much attractive and they are not having this amount of specifications. They are built of plastic and this is built of aluminum. The Acer company is there which is giving the same specifications at 50,000 rupees for Acer Aspire 5S. So for that laptop, the Acer Aspire 5S is also having similar specifications of the Lenovo IdeaPad S540. But the reason why I had not bought that is the service in my area isn't that great. So for Acer laptop, that is the reason why I had gone with the Lenovo. So I will recommend you guys to purchase this laptop. This is very nice. But if you are a gamer, just go for some gaming laptops. So this is all about my video. Thank you for watching my video. I had already made an unboxing video. If you want to watch that video, I'll provide the link in the description. Also, it is available in the cards and at the end of the video. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.